me when adversity occurs. Adversity is something that we all go through at any point in time in our lives. And when this happens, we often look towards the earthly or ungodly things, when really, they just make matters worse. But God is always there to help us in our time of need. And all we have to do is ask Him for His help. For myself and my family, we've had some really adverse times. A few years ago, I was working in the gym at our church for a Halloween ministry that we do each fall. A staple gun fell from a platform several feet above me and smashed my ring finger on my left hand. And I'm a left-handed pitcher. And I had to have surgery the next day. Because of this, I missed 2 seasons of baseball. But God restored me back to 100%, and I'm now able to play again. Also at this time, my dad had an unexpected stroke. And also, my mom lost her job. And because of this, my dad lost his car. But through all of this, my dad has recovered. My dad also found a truck for us. My mom now is a retired teacher. C.S. Lewis once wrote, God whispers to us in our pleasures, speaks to us in our conscience, but shouts in our pains. It is His megaphone to rouse the deaf order. In 2 Corinthians 12, 7 through 10, Paul writes to us, Therefore, in order to keep me from being conceited, I was given a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan, to torment me. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away. But He said to me, My grace is sufficient for you. This is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses. For when I am weak, then I am strong. In our times of adversity, God will pick us up and pull us through, even when we feel like there's no escape. He uses these times of adversity to show us that we can be strong, even in our weakest points. So what we need to do is ask ourselves, what does God want us to do at these times? In Proverbs 3, 5 through 6, Scripture tells us, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And always acknowledge Him. And He'll make your path straight. A lot of times, we try to overcome these adversities with our own strength. But the Bible tells us just to trust Him and not do it on our own ways, because He will guide us through. The Bible also tells us in James 1, 2 through 3, consider all joy, my brethren, when you encounter various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith will produce endurance. You see, the key word here is consider. It may feel like joy at the moment, but in God's timing, the joy of the Lord will become our strength. Just like it says in Nehemiah 8:10. An example of this in real life is the story of Jim Abbott. Jim was a professional baseball player who was born without a right hand. He pitched for 10 seasons in the MLB for various teams. He would put a glove over his stub of his right arm and then pitch left-handed. And on September 4th, 1993, he pitched a no-hitter. Some pitchers with both hands never do that in their lifetime, but that didn't stop him. His determination and work ethic against all odds paid off for him, and he also now has several awards. I personally see this on the baseball field, and when I get discouraged and disappointed, I have to decide to work harder to bring out the gift that God has given me. Sometimes this is hard, but I know that God will not quit on me. He won't quit on you either. So in conclusion, you and I have a choice to make. When adversity comes, and it will come, we can either buckle under it and be defeated, or trust in God and be victorious. I like to do what an old saying says, adversity will make you better or bitter. I choose better. So what will you choose? Thank you.